What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Akron versus Ohio college basketball matchup going down Friday, January 17th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. This is a great time to jump on long term. We're going to have a smaller card on Friday, but a 3-day pass will get you access to a massive college hoops card on Saturday. NFL playoff action all weekend long. NBA and NHL mixed in as well. So make sure that you jump on board. Like I said, you can even do a daily pass or long term, whatever you choose to do. Use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for a VIP experience where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between Akron and Ohio. Akron coming into this one 11-5 on the year, 4-0 in conference play after an 85-78 win over Toledo in their last matchup, while Ohio comes in 10-6 on the year, 4-0 as well in conference play after an 86-71 win over Ball State. And Ohio, like I said, impressive 4-0 start on the surface, but they've played pretty much the bottom half of the MAC, and so has Akron for the most part, but they do have a game against Toledo. Like I said, at home, they won that game 85-78. And, I like what I've seen from Akron up to this point. I wasn't necessarily high on the Zips. I was maybe leaning towards Toledo in that last game, but I'll tell you, Akron off to quite the start this year. There have been a couple of slip-ups, on the road, losing to St. Mary's, Arkansas State in overtime, losing to Yale on a neutral floor. But they've still been able to take care of business for the most part. The only concern that I have for Akron is that they don't have a win over a team inside the KenPom top 200 this season. And that, I think, is the knock for me on the Zips, is that, they faced a lot of softer competition. Now, there are certain teams like Toledo that, could be a better team than what their ranking would indicate. But it's just something that's worth noting. Now, you look at Ohio, the same thing can be said for Ohio. They only have one win against a team inside the KenPom top 200. That came back on November 9th, their second game of the season against UNC Asheville. Since then, it's been a lot of, lower-end teams or subdivision teams. We've also seen Ohio lose to Marshall, who's ranked 192nd, Texas State on a neutral floor. And the thing is that Ohio, if this game was in Ohio, if this game was in Athens, we could be having a talk about maybe back in the Bobcats here. But on the road is where this team has been the most vulnerable. At home this season, 7-0. But on the road, they've taken losses in 4 of their 6 true road games. They have won both of their conference road games, but again, against teams like Central Michigan and Buffalo. And when you look at these two teams side by side, there are a couple things that glaringly stand here. This is an Akron team that predominantly shoots threes. They do a lot of their damage from behind the arc. They're 35th on the year overall in terms of three-point shot rate. 8th in terms of point dependency by way of three-pointers. 41% of Akron's points are coming from behind the arc, and Ohio's defense, second worst in the country at defending the three, allowing teams to shoot 39.7%. Now, that number has increased, gone down in Ohio's favor over the course of conference play, but again, look at who they've played. And the thing with Ohio is that even if they were to perform well here, they are a team that, likes to get their points from 2-point range, because they're shooting 63% from 2-point range in conference play. It's where 53.1% of their points have come from. But they're also a team that just can't shoot from the foul line. 64.3% from the line is the worst in the MAC. And I mentioned that 2-point shooting percentage for Ohio. Akron in MAC conference play, the second best 2-point defense in the conference. So I could see Akron negating Ohio's big advantage inside the perimeter. And I can see the Akron Zips getting the job done, where they're shooting 81.5% from the line. And in a game that I figure is going to be a little bit tighter, I think that edge at the free throw line is going to be the difference here. I'm going to go with Akron. I'm going to lay the bucket here, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.